Yo, what's going on, fellas? It's your boy Tristan, aka SrirachaDFS, back once again with another first impression video with DFS Karma. Main purpose of the video is to give you guys a rundown of the upcoming NBA slate, give you guys the totals of each game, who's favored, injury report for the games, who benefits, who takes a hit from it. You know how it is. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you do not miss out on any of our free media content or live streams. Also, make sure you're in our free chat room where we're discussing DFS 24/7 all day, every day. NBA, MLB. We soon have NFL when it comes again. NHL, NASCAR. You know how it is. Yeah, link is down in the description below. Chatdfs.com. Free invitation, accept the invite, you're in. Free advice, free picks, free plays, free articles. It's a good time. Yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead, get right into it. It's a Monday slate, first day of the week, basically first working day of the week. 8-game slate, pretty good size slate. First game, Orlando at Detroit, opened up at a 215.5 total. Detroit favored by 1.5. Orlando side, Chuma Okeke out, Michael Carter-Williams out, James Ennis out, Terrence Ross out, Otto Porter out, Devin Kennedy out. Gives huge bumps to people like Cole Anthony. RJ Hampton gets more run off the bench. Dwayne Bacon gets full run. They just signed Ignas Brazdeikis. Not sure how much run he will get tomorrow. I would assume 10 to 15 minutes. Someone like Moritz Wagner has been seeing a good amount of minutes at the 4 spot, now starting for Chuma Okeke. Yeah. Wendell Carter Jr. Dang, he's cheaper than Mobama now on FanDuel. On Detroit side, Hamidou Diallo questionable, Jahlil Okafor out, Dennis Smith Jr. out, Wayne Ellington out, Rudder Magruder out, Corey Joseph out, Jeremy Grant out, Mason Plumlee out. Basically, almost the entire damn team is out. Gives bumps to someone like Isaiah Stewart, starts at the 5, Sekou Doumbouya starts at the 4, Sadiq Bey will start at the 3, Josh Jackson, huge bump. He had a pretty down game last time. I don't think it's going to be the same this time, but Frank Jackson definitely took over for that spot last game. Him and Killian received like 30 minutes, so both are going to be in play for sure. Might want to go here for value, definitely. Indiana at Washington, next game, 245.5 total. Washington favored by 5. Indiana side, Malcolm Brogdon questionable, Jeremy Lamb questionable, Miles Turner questionable, Edmund Sumner probable, Goga Bitadze sorry, I read that in the wrong order. So Edmund Sumner is probable, Malcolm Brogdon, Jeremy Lamb, Miles Turner, and Goga Bitadze are questionable, and then Jakar Sampson's out. Definitely need to monitor this news before we can see who is basically viable, who is not, because if all those dudes are out, you bet that Domantas Sabonis and Karis LeVert will get most of the usage, but if any of those players are in, definitely takes away from them. So we'll see tomorrow when the news does come out. On the Washington side, Danny Avdija's out, basically just gives more minutes to Rui Hachimura and Davis Bertans. Something to note also, Daniel Gafford started second half for Alex Len. Not sure if it'll start again tomorrow, but he does have, or they do need big size, so Alex Len is definitely in consideration to have that starting spot, or Daniel Gafford. And if Daniel Gafford starts, I do love him a lot. Golden State at New Orleans opened up at a 236.5 total. New Orleans favored by 3. Golden State side, Andrew Wiggins questionable, Kelly Oubre out, Damian Lee out, Eric Paschall out, James Wiseman out. Huge bump to someone like Draymond Green, Juan Toscano Anderson, Steph Curry, and if Andrew Wiggins is out, even bigger bumps to those guys, and Kent Bazemore especially, who definitely will see a ton of shots if Andrew Wiggins is out. And then Jordan Poole, we might even see start at the 2 position if Andrew Wiggins is out, because I don't really see anyone else starting there besides Jordan Poole. Or maybe we could see Michael Mulder, who started for Kent Bazemore and Kelly Oubre once those 2 were out, but we'll see. Actually, now that I think about it, it could be Michael Mulder. New Orleans side, Steven Adams questionable, Joshua Hart questionable. He was out for a while. There was no really update on him, so we'll see how it is tomorrow. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out. If Steven Adams is out, definitely like Willie Hernan-Gomez, but Zion Williamson more. Portland at Atlanta, next game on the slate, opened up at a 236.5 total. Atlanta favored by 1. Portland on a back-to-back. On the Portland side, Zach Collins is out. Nothing really changes there. Atlanta side, Bogan Bogdanovic is probable. Tony Snell questionable. Cam Reddish out. DeAndre Hunter out. This team is getting a little healthier. game by game. Cam Reddish and DeAndre Hunter still lead the dudes that are out, giving bumps up to Kevin Huerter and Bogdanovich. But now that Danilo Gallinari and John Collins are back, definitely bumps down to those guys. So not sure if I'll go here tomorrow, maybe one spot or a couple. New York at Memphis. Next game on the slate, opened up at a 217.5 total. Memphis favored by 3.5, and New York's on a back-to-back. New York side, Nerlens Noel is questionable. Left the game with a ankle injury. Negative results. Not sure if he'll play tomorrow. Alec Burks questionable. He didn't play last night. Coach's decision. I think he will play tonight. I think he was dealing with some COVID stuff, so we'll see. Mitchell Robinson out as well. Definitely, if Nerlens Noel is out, bump up to Taj Gibson. Should see most of the big minutes tomorrow. Julius Randle gets a big bump because there's no more size for him. He could play back at 5. We'll see. But Norval Pell is definitely still on the team, so. Memphis side, Grayson Allen questionable. If he sits, big bump up to, or not big, but small bumps to D'Anthony Melton and Desmond Bane, and then Dylan Brooks basically gets consistent minutes. Next game, Philly at Chicago, opened up at a 215.5 total. Philly favored by 6.5. On the Philly side, no apparent injuries, nothing to note. But on the Chicago side, Nikola Vucevic questionable, Zach LaVine doubtful, and Troy Brown out. If Nikola Vucevic sits tomorrow, I think this team gets definitely pooped on. Philly is on a back-to-back, which actually, hold on, let me retract that statement. Philly has, I don't even know. Philly has been showing up and playing to the level of their opponents. Yesterday, they faced a San Antonio team without DeMar DeRozan, Jacob Portal, DeJounte Murray, and someone else. I forgot. But dude, they barely won off of a tip-in at the end. They do like to play at the level of their opponents. I wouldn't be surprised to see this game close. If so, definitely have some Chicago pieces like Thaddeus Young if Nikola's out. Daniel Tice gets a bump. Kobe White, but he's going to have a tough matchup against Ben Simmons. But we've seen this happen before, and Philly just totally pooped the bed. So not out of consideration there. Denver at Lakers opened up at a 221.5 total. Lakers favored by 2.5, and they're on a back-to-back. On the Denver side, Will Barton's out, Monte Morris is out, and Jamal Murray is out as well. Bumps up to Michael Porter Jr., Nikola Jokic, PJ Dozier, and Facundo Campazzo. On the Lakers side, wow, Aaron Gordon, that's tragic. On the Lakers side, LeBron James is questionable. He left the game in the fourth quarter after the Lakers were down a little bit. Did not return. We'll see his status for tomorrow. Dennis Schroeder's out as well. If LeBron sits, huge bumps up to everyone. Basically, a bunch of people on the team are going to have ball handling opportunities. I believe Kyle Kuzma gets a bump, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope gets a bump, and Anthony Davis gets a bump as well. We'll definitely see some more Andre Drummond, but his defense has been atrocious. Not sure if he's going to get more playing time or not, but I could tell that he's making a lot of mistakes on defense. San Antonio at Utah, last game on the slate, opened up at a 224.5 total. Utah favored by 7.5, and San Antonio's on a back-to-back. On the San Antonio side, DeJounte Murray is questionable. He didn't play last night. Trey Lyles is questionable. He didn't play last night. And Derek White is out. Was he? Oh, yeah, for knee. Basically, if DeJounte sits out, big bump up to DeMar DeRozan. Someone like Lonnie Walker going to have to play ball handling minutes. Patty Mills, Keldon Johnson gets a bump as well. On the Utah side, Donovan Mitchell's out, and Mike Conley continue to sit. Bumps up to Bojan Bogdanovic, Jordan Clarkson for sure, and then Joe Ingles. And then we might see Georges Niang continue to start at that spot. He might continue to start, but he hasn't been seeing huge minutes. Definitely just worth a look as a punt. And yeah, that wraps up this first impression video for the upcoming NBA slate. If you liked the video, please go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more daily media content and live streams. And I appreciate you guys all for watching. Good luck in your contest tonight. Have a good start of the week. And I'm out. It's Tristan, SrirachaDFS. Peace.